Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is Sunday, July 23rd, so you know what time it is. It's Polygon Gaming Weekly Recap time, where we go through all the latest information from this past week, plus any events that are coming up here in the very near future on the Polygon blockchain. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into it. This one's actually more of a wax kind of blockchain update, but I wanted to mention here also because it is connecting with Polygon. Essentially, what Wax is doing is they have established a bridge between Wax and Polygon. My two favorite blockchains are basically bridging together. So I'm super excited about this. I've already heard about some games on the Wax blockchain talking about branching and expanding into Polygon because of this bridge. So it's going to, I think, bring the two communities even closer together. Again, I'm super excited about it because it's my two favorite blockchains, and I think they're without a doubt the two best gaming blockchains that are out there right now. So the more they work together, the more the communities come together, I think it's better for the overall Web 3.0 gaming community in general. So I'm excited to see this. This is probably my favorite news out of the week so far. Next on the list, we have the Fable. Just want to do a quick reminder that they do have the Ashes event that's going on. This is your chance to go ahead and test out the beta just by earning some stuff, and you have a chance at getting the mint passes and the mint keys, which gives you long-term benefits, airdrops and things like that. You can go ahead and check out the details. The other thing that I wanted to mention, and this is actually brand new this week, is the fact that I am officially now an ambassador of the Fabled. So from my channel, you're going to see a lot more of the Fabled types of videos coming. You can even see my name over here. Well, you can only see half my screen since I have it zoomed in a little bit. But I am listed as an ambassador. I'm actually, from my understanding, the first ambassador from the United States, so trying to represent what I can. And then you'll just see some more videos around this. I really enjoyed playing it with it, so I was excited when they extended the opportunity to me. Next on the list, we have Oyun, who I'm also an ambassador for. I just wanted to give you a heads up that they have a partnership with Byte City. Apparently, it's Snoop Dogg's son. They are going to do an event coming up here in the future for the 50th anniversary of Bruce Lee's death. So I'm curious to see how that all mixes in with what's going on Oyun. It's a super fun game. It's still very early in alpha, but they're going to be adding some neat things to it where you can go ahead and it's like kind of almost like a Pokemon Go aspect to it, which is pretty neat. I've been playing it, and I think if you like that style of game, you might enjoy this. Next on the list, we have Avalon. Just a quick update on this, actually two updates. I did mention these yesterday on the Wax recap, but I wanted to mention them here too. First of all, their July pass is coming to an end at the end of this month in July. From my understanding, and this may change, is they may take a small break in August just to prep and get ready for beta. There's going to be a big push at the end of August all the way through the end of the year for beta. In addition to that, if you have bought a house within Avalon, contact them. You are eligible for a 1-hour customization session. So you can see right here, More Cheese went ahead and added a wine and cheese little bar in the front of her house. You can customize it, work with them the way you want it. It's neat to actually have your own stamp within a game, which is neat to see. All right, next on the list, we have Sunflower Land. A couple of things here. Just wanted to make sure I did announce this. You'll also notice here, I just talked about ambassadors for the last two. I am no longer an ambassador for Sunflower Land. It was a mutual item. We both decided that it probably wouldn't work out. Not because I don't like the game. I do enjoy the game. It was more of they were asking for a certain time commitment because of all the videos that I do. I couldn't add that commitment in there. So it just made sense from both sides. I didn't want to lead them along. I didn't want them to have any issues as far as pushing me to do a certain number of videos. And I didn't think it was fair for them. So I decided it was best to not be an ambassador for them, but I am going to still support and still do videos for them, but just not at the ambassador level. So Jumping in here, they have a big new season coming out. They announced a whole bunch of details around the new season. You can go to the Discord and check it out. They have banners, and it looks like they have like things like corn mazes, which is interesting, especially now that we are able to go ahead and move our characters around in the game instead of just clicking. You can actually move your characters. So that with the core mazes, it's going to be very interesting to see how this works. Obviously, different NPCs. And along with that, they have some new NFTs that are going to go around with it, like the pitchfork, which gives you 3+ crops. So that's a big step up. Witch's hat, and also the cattle grim. So there's a lot of additions that are going to be coming here within the game with the new season that is coming out here very shortly. So if you're playing Sunflower Lands, start stacking up those resources, because I have a feeling these NFTs are going to be expensive within the game. So, and I just trying to see if they had any details as far as how they're going to sell it. I'm curious if some of these are going to be auctioned off. Yeah, there's some auctions in there. So keep an eye out for that. So start stacking up and preparing for those auctions that are kind of be coming here shortly. Next on the list, we have Krixivia. I mentioned this last week. They did a huge patch update. They announced everything on the website. You probably already saw this if you're playing the game. If you didn't, they have a whole list of all the adjustments that they made. The new patch is live. It's available for you to go ahead and start playing within the game. So go ahead and check it out. It's a fun little multiplayer game, very dungeon raid kind of looking. So check that out. Next on the list, we have Planet IX. They went ahead and did a Genesis drop for this mint right here. So it was available. It actually kicked off, I believe it was 3 days ago. And there's 500 of these available. A little bit pricey. Basically, I think in the time of this recording, don't quote me on this, I believe 0.19 Ethereum is roughly in the 2,000 range. So out of my budget, but I'm sure there's people out there that were picking these up. So if you're into the game and this is kind of in your wheelhouse, don't miss it if it's right for your situation. All right, next on the list, we have Voxies. They also, actually the next couple that we're going to talk about was a number of updates within the game. Just wanted to make sure you're aware of this, to go ahead and check out their Discord. Voxies, I believe they do this on a weekly basis. Yeah, they call it the Dev Diaries. Every week they're putting out upgrades and patches and corrections and talking about their marketing strategies. Really like that they continue to try and communicate within the community and try and provide as much details on the updates and their plans for the future, which is nice to see. Similarly with Planet Mojo, they also have some new items in the game. They have a new build, a new champion skins. You can go ahead and scroll down and actually see close-up ones of these. They look pretty neat, so they are available in game if you want to go ahead and check those out. And also from an update perspective, the Wake went through and provided some updates on their patch, their 1.1.3 patch that they just released. So there's some details there. So you can go ahead and check those out. And then we're moving on to another headline. This actually was a big headline last week, was around the hijacking of the Synergy Land Discord. They were able to get everything back. They went through a full evaluation process of the whole Discord, and they finally reopened it to the community here this week. So now it is all back up and going. Apparently they made a number of adjustments, security related. Obviously they can't tell you what they did because it's they don't want it to be exploited or anything. They just want to keep that information confidential, which makes sense if you think about it. But it sounds like they have everything back up and running, so that's great for them. I think they have some challenges ahead, but I think they have a solid game concept. I enjoyed playing the playtest, and I will try the next playtest that comes out. So more to come from this. Hopefully they're able to move past this issue that happened. And then last but not least, I want to go ahead and put this out there. Crazy Ants has a competition going on from June 29th all the way to July 30th, up to 2,000 Mantic for this contest. So go ahead and check it out. I haven't had the opportunity yet to play Crazy Ants. I hear some good things about it, so I will go ahead and be testing that out, hopefully sometime here in the near future, most likely in the August timeframe. That is all the updates from the Polygon gaming blockchain. Please let me know down in the comments below if I missed anything. I also want to throw this out there. Someone mentioned in the comments last week that I was deleting comments. I don't delete comments. It doesn't matter what you say. I usually respond to them, good or bad. So I definitely do not delete. I know YouTube has sometimes where they'll go through and have some filters that just see some certain keywords or certain key way things are written, and it'll automatically delete them. So please understand, I don't delete them. I'm actually happy to have conversations outside of what I normally think. So it gives me a broader range of thoughts. So no reason to delete anything. All right. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.